Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Soul video, and today we're doing the character review for the brand new 1000 Year Blood War Masaki, her first ever appearance in Bleach Brave Souls. So breaking down the character, Masaki is a Quincy human with the no affiliation killer, and then as for her soul trait, she has a 20% no attack damage link. Now, one of the more interesting things about her kit is the fact that she does have a no affiliation killer, and I will explain why that's interesting in a minute. But before we do that, let's talk about the stats. Now, even though she's just a Quincy schoolgirl, she does come equipped with very good stats. Looking at her stats from the top to bottom, she has 1,129 stamina, 781 attack, 370 defense, 377 focus, and 636 SP. Now, the four main stats you want to look at, because she is a NAD-based character, is the top four: stamina, attack, defense, and focus. And she has very, very high stats in those departments. 1,129 stamina ranks her at the second highest stamina in the game. Technically first if you don't count Eva, because he does have that extra 300 from his soul trait. Her attack is 781, ranking her at the 9th highest attack in the game, and that also would be higher, but resurrection characters do have an awfully high attack stat. So as for a new character, it's still definitely one of the higher ones. For her defense, she's ranked 36, which is still normally high for a character like this. And then for focus, she's ranked 3rd, and again, if you don't count resurrected characters, she's technically the 2nd highest focus stat in the game, which is very interesting. Those are the 4 stats that you do want to care about, and she has very good stats. Looking into her skills, this is where the character starts to become an absolute beast. It almost makes you wonder what Caleb were thinking when they made this character. So going from top to bottom, at least on my list, we have Berserker plus 50%, which is increased strong attack damage plus 50%. We have Bruiser plus 60%, increasing her non-attack damage by 60%, very important. Enhancer, increasing the boost duration of her second strong attack by 10 seconds. Flurry, increasing the amount of time she hits on her non-attack string, very important too. Guard break, meaning that she doesn't have to use her strong attacks to break the enemy's guards. Hit hidden enemy chance plus 100%, meaning if anyone's hiding under the floor or disappearing, it don't matter, Masaki's going to hit them. Then she has poison. When she does get hit, she doesn't stagger. Then she has sprinter plus 1, pretty much making her usable, because if you don't have sprinter plus 1, you're not usable. Looking at you, Baron Ken. And as for her innate skill, because she actually does come with one, she has freeze duration mana to 100%, helping her go against enemies that do freeze. Now these skills are very, very stacked. The main highlights being that 60% bruiser, flurry, guard break, hit hidden enemy, and poise. Like almost every skill, there's a lot to talk about. The poise makes her very good because she is a ranged character. Normally characters like this that are ranged with flurry, guard break, for example the Fierce Battle Kisuke and Kanfi or Tokinada, they don't come with poise. It's the first time we're seeing a character like this come with poise, and personally I really do like that. The hit hidden enemy chance is a nice added effect. She didn't really need it, but Caleb did decide to give it to her just to make it even better, so you don't need to equip the Zeta pill to hit the hidden enemies. The guard break basically makes her an absolute beast in every piece of content in the game, and then the flurry, again, just increasing the amount of damage she can do with her non-attack string, and that can be said the same with the bruiser. So as you can see right there, very good stats and very good skills. She's already looking like an absolute beast, and then now it's time to talk about her attacks. And then looking into her attacks, this is where any fan of Masaki from the final arc just gets a smile on their face. So look into her no-attack string, she is using her Halig Bogen, which I probably pronounced wrong, but hopefully I did say it right, in which she uses a bow. You can see the visuals of the bow is really, really cool, even though you might think it's a copy and paste of past Quincy characters because they all use almost the exact same bow. Her bow does look different, and you can see the reishi particles actually forming from behind when she does pull it back. Really do like the visuals on that no-attack string. But the main thing about her is the fact that she is the first character in Bleach Brave Souls to have flurry while they use a Quincy bow, which I really do like. A lot of, if not all of the Quincy characters that do use their bow as their NAD string, it's a really cool NAD string, and it's nice to finally see a character use their NAD string as their main source of DPS, and I really do like that. This is where you're going to be doing all your damage, because obviously she does have flurry, bruiser, guard break, hidden enemy, all the skills to make sure you pretty much one-shot everything with that NAD string. Her SA1, on the other hand, is a Shave type strong attack, 1000 width, 200 length, range collision strong attack with an 18% magnification. Now this strong attack isn't really that good, but on the bright side, and similar to all other strong attacks, which the other two definitely are better than the first one, is the fact that she does again have guard break, which means you don't ever need to use that strong attack to break the enemy guards. If anything, you're only using that strong attack just to push the enemies back and get them on the floor while you just NAD them up with your NAD string. So even though, again, this strong attack isn't the best, it really doesn't matter, especially with this character. As for the visuals, though, it does look fairly simple. It's nothing we haven't seen before. It's just a bunch of arrows coming from behind her, going forward. I believe almost the exact same strong attack we did see with the 1000 Battle Uryu. Her SA2 on the other hand is definitely where she starts to shine as a NAD character. Her second strong attack gives her a boost and a shield for 20 seconds. Really good combination of an SA2 because it does provide you with that extra bit of damage, increasing her focus, attack and defense by 33%. And that free hit shield that she does get allows you just to take a bit of extra hits before you start to take damage, which again adds a bit of extra survivability, especially a character like this where she doesn't inflict any status ailments. Now, another cool thing about this strong attack, it doesn't end right there, is the fact that even though this strong attack is a boost move, which normally is a 575 around them, this strong attack, however, is actually an 800 distant AoE in front of her. Yes, basically the best strong attack a character can get as their second SA. And I'm personally excited for this because this opens up the doors for future SP characters where they want to be doing most of their damage from the strong attacks, where they can actually get a boost strong attack like Masaki and have that amazing 800 range strong attack in front of them. Now, as for the visuals, one thing I really do like about this is the fact that she is actually using Blood Vein and a Ben. Now, hopefully, again, I did pronounce that right. I don't think we ever saw her use that in the final arc, but it is still nice to see this technique being used in-game, especially on a character like Masaki. As for her third strong attack, it's probably one of the more boring things about her kit, but it's still a good strong attack. It has a 1000 range around her, basically a full screen strong attack. As for the visuals, it has Masaki basically fire a bunch of arrows into the sky, and they come down with a cool kind of angle shot. Really does look cool for a full screen strong attack. With the amount of full screen strong attacks that we do have in the game, I'm actually fairly impressed with the visuals that KLab did give for this character. Now, one of the more cool things about any character in Bleach Brave Souls is the Soul Bomb, and this Soul Bomb is an absolute banger. Her Soul Bomb animation starts off with Masaki firing a barrage of arrows, in which then we get a close-up shot of Masaki holding her hand, which is then interrupted with a red flash where we can only see Masaki's silhouette. What actually happened right here is Masaki actually got attacked, and this is a direct reference where Masaki actually lets White attack her, so that which Masaki could finish off White with a close range shot of her using her Halic P-Fel. Hopefully, again, I pronounced that right, which again, you can see in the animation right here. We get a really cool smug face from Masaki, which is one of the highlights from the final arc when she does finish off White using that very, very cool and unique attack. And another thing I do want to mention, finishing off this Soul Bomb animation, is the fact that we do see rain in this. One of the cool things about this whole Soul Bomb is the whole aesthetic and environment that the animators did give to this character. We see the cloudy skies, we see the rain in the background, which again is also another reference to the arc's name, Everything But the Rain. And you'll see though the other two characters, every character here from this arc, every character from this little mini arc, all has rain in their special, and that gives it a really cool effect. I really do like and appreciate the talent and dedication that went into these character specials, and hopefully you guys do feel the same way. But you might be wondering, is Masaki Kurosaki good? Well, if you couldn't already tell from the last 8 or so minutes of this video, she's quite amazing. In my opinion, she's the best heart character in the game. She's absolutely insane. I don't think you can get better than this for a NAD character, unless in the future a character comes out with the exact same strong attacks and kit with status augment and also Marauder or Sharpshooter. I think that's the only way you can get better. Masaki is absolutely stacked. She's going to be a very good character for Guild Quest. She's also a very good character in PvP. I will actually have a showcase of her in PvP in the coming days, so do make sure you are subscribed. And even in other content, carrying Rukias in Cobb, soloing an epic raid Kenpachi. This character is an absolute beast. She hits so hard to the point where you're pretty much overkilling every single enemy but the final bosses in Guild Quest and in Cobb. This character is quite frankly perfect. And I don't normally do ratings, but if I was to give her a rating, I'd probably give her a 9.9 out of 10. The only way she would get a 10 is, again, if she had Marauder or any kind of ignore resistances. That would have made her just too OP. And I'm kind of happy we don't have that for now. That being said, though, lads, that was the character view for Thousand Year Blood War Masaki. A very good character, and I don't think I need to repeat myself. In the comments below, you can leave your opinions on this character. What do you think about her? How you liking her? Personally, I'm absolutely loving this character. And again, in the coming days, you're going to see multiple videos and showcases of me using her in Guild Quest, PvP, and just other stuff in general. But yeah, that was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.